I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to another shelf review in the Dice Tower Library. Today we're at the bottom of shelf 17, which has a bunch of big Ameritrash games on it, and indeed, that's what you're going to find here. First we have Giga Robo, or Giga Robo, or you know what, it doesn't matter. It has giant robots in it, and no one ever plays it. I don't think I've seen anyone play it, so this might not be here forever. We'll have to wait and see. Underneath that is Too Many Bones, one of the mainstays of chip theory games. That one people do play occasionally. Very heavy game in both terms of complexity and in the actual physical way of the game because there's a lot of poker chips. Underneath that is Who Goes There, which is the story that the thing was based on. This is not a game that I particularly think is great, but it does have amazing components. I know they made a second edition of this. I don't know if this is the first or second edition, but I don't know if I've seen anyone in the library play this, but we'll have to wait and see. But it is a nice big game, especially if you want to play like Who's the Thing. Battleball, what a great old-timey game. If you've not played this and you come play the Dice Tower Library, this is one that's worth pulling out and playing. It's a two-player game. It's like, you know, the bigger games, the Games Workshop Blood Bowl and stuff, but on a very, very simple level. You can play a game of this in 30 minutes. Really easy with pre-painted miniatures. Then underneath that we have Arena something or other. This is a dungeon crawl style game. I've not played it. It looks really cool. I think wait, have I played it? I might have gone over the rules for it, but you know what? I don't know. There's a lot of dungeon crawls these days, and I don't know how often these get pulled out of the library. The next game underneath it, Monumental, is a game that people should play more often. I know that this is a Kickstarter. It's almost impossible to get now unless you Kickstarted it. It's a deck building game with miniatures, and it's like a Civilization deck building game. Really, really good one. It's probably a little too long at 4 players, but with 2 or 3 players, even a solo game, it plays really well. I like this one a lot, and if you come play games in my library, check it out. Then we got kind of a mix of games over here on the side. We have Conan. This is the old one from Ares Expedition. Ares company. You are not Conan in this game. You're one of Conan's friends and helping him. That's the extent I know about it. It's from the same designers who made Lord of the Rings. I don't know how good the game is. I know that it got mixed reviews, but it's not one I've ever played. I have played the next one a lot, though. Star Wars: The Queen's Gambit. This is one of the more valuable games in the Dice Tower Library, and it's fully painted. This is that classic game which will probably never be reprinted, which has, you know, if you've ever seen episode 1 of Star Wars, everything in that episode practically is in this, except for maybe the bad Gungan jokes. Well, the Gungans are in this, but you get to kill them. Then we have Skulk Hollow. This is a fantastic 2-player game where there's one person is playing a giant creature, whatever it might be, some massive creature, and the other person is playing a bunch of woodland animals trying to stop that creature, like a bunch of people fighting a titan, essentially. Very, very fun game. Great artwork. Nice. Then Blackstone Fortress. This is from Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. This is from Games Workshop. I don't know anything about it. I've noticed I said that about, what, 1, 2, 3 games on the shelf already? This is the 4th one. I guess I'm just too tall to reach down to the bottom of the shelf, I suppose. But I don't know. This is another one. There's a lot of games on the shelf that may not make it very long. But then we got Defenders of the Realm. Defenders of the Realm, a great classic cooperative game. If you like Pandemic but wish it had more chucking of dice and fighting of monsters, that's pretty much what Defenders of the Realm is. You're trying to stop 4 different generals leading troops across the board around, kind of like the viruses in Pandemic, but you're rolling dice to fight them with special abilities. This game has been remade a couple times, but it's still very fun. Of all the games on my shelf here, I think my favorite is Star Wars: Queen's Gambit. Such a classic, great game. What's yours? Maybe you've not even played any of the games here, although Monumental. Do I like Monumental more than Star Wars: Queen's Gambit? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a tie between those two. I do like Monumental. So, I don't know. Let me know. This is another shelf in the Dice Tower Library. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you later.